Welcome back to ArtCamp 2018 training program. Today we will be discussing about 2D toolpath. In 2D toolpath, we have two vectors here, two closed vectors. One is two closed vectors. One is a rectangle and one is a circle. Okay, so I will teach you how to cut this shape using the 2D toolpath method. So getting the 2D toolpath, the command, you can go here 2D toolpath, and from here new toolpath, all commands are available here. I think it is better for you to take it from this side, right side. In the project you have toolpaths, just click on it, that full icons of 2D toolpath will be displayed. From here we will go to 2D toolpath. In this, the first command is create profile toolpath. So we have to click on it. Okay. Then we have to decide which part we want to cut first. Suppose I want to cut this circle first. I want to take out the hole. Okay, this circle, the inner material I want to take out. So what I will do is that I will go here in profile, and I will take which profile I have to say select the profile inside this circle. Only the tool has to move, so I will take profile inside by selected vectors. Okay, in this selected vector the profile is this one, and in that inside only the tool has to move, inside the tool has to move. Okay, then next what we want to give is that the depth of cut, like that depth, how much depth it has to go, finish depth. So suppose this is material of 10 mm thickness. From a 10 mm thickness sheet you want to cut, take out this circle, this area. Then how much thickness of the sheet, that sheet thickness we will give as the finished depth. So finished depth I have given here is 10 mm. Okay, this one I am 10 mm, or if it is 15 mm we can give 15 mm, or 5 mm, so if we can give 5 mm. Okay, that will be the finished depth. So first we are given the profile, then we given the finished depth, then we will select the tool. Okay, click to select the tool. Okay, so in that you can see the tool in metric we have I am taking 6 mm and mill. Then select. Then next what we want to give is the material thickness. This is what we want to give. Then you can just click here and can set up material setup. In this material setup you can give the thickness. Now we have given 5 mm. Okay, 5 mm thickness, because we have given 5 mm finished depth. Okay, we have assumed it is 5 mm. Now we have given here also, we have given the material thickness also, accordingly we have to give. Okay, so then we will give OK. So 5 mm sheet thickness sheet we want to cut a circle of this shape. Okay, for that we have given minimum parameters only. Now we are given. So okay, what all we are given, one we are given is the profile, that inside only we want to cut, so we given inside. Then how much thickness we want the tool to go down, that will depend upon the thickness of the sheet you want to cut. So I have given 5 mm. Okay, that means 5 mm thickness I will be cutting going full depth. Okay, 5 mm. Okay, then what tool you want, for that you have to click here, then you can select the tool. I have selected 6 mm tool. Next what I have done is that I have selected material setup will be here. So material setup I click, then given the value as 5 mm here, material thickness 5 mm. Okay, all other values I am keeping up. So you just take what are the default is. So only this much changes you are giving, then give OK. So this much only I have given. Then I can go and calculate. I can give a name for this, like that, circle inside. For our understanding only, for cutting, calculate now, that is the name only. So you can give any name. So calculate now, just click it. So you can see the tool has gone for a full round inside the circle. So this is the tool path. What we call is a tool path. Okay, this is the tool path. I will go to 3D so that I can just move it like this and see it. This is the tool path. Okay, so now the tool has gone around and made the material is cut now. So how we can see this? We can see this the simulation for it. Okay, so for seeing the simulation, what we will do, this is the, if you click it here, you can see the toolpath you created now, that is circle inside toolpath. For that, if you want to see the simulation, you can go simulation control bar, okay, or simulation toolpath. You can go use both these things. So it will be this one directly. I'm just clicking it first for you. Okay, then it will fast say I want the simulation or slow, standard, or like that it's given. So I'm just giving fast, then simulate. So suddenly the tool moves from like this. Okay, then this is the area, this is the material taken, cut. This material has cut. So this simulation also you can see in very slow way by going to this command. You can just see the tool is moving. This is a very slow method. 2 times the tool is moving. Okay. So why the 2 times it's moving also I'll explain why it was like that. I can explain to you. So now you are very clear. If you want to cut a circle in simulation, you saw this. Next, what we have to give is that we have to save the tool path. Okay, for that the next step is save the tool path. You click it here, save the tool path, that circle inside this program only, tool path only we have. So you click it, then you have to save in a name like circle cut, like that you can save. Okay, circle cut, cut like that, you can save the name. So for future reference of that, then you have to give the machine file format. So the different companies' machine have different file format. Now CNC router XYZ, CNC router have one BC1 type of coding, post processing is there, and in number of CNC companies post processor will be there. Some and you can see there is Mac3 also is there, the Maxicom is there. Many software people, many CNC router people had included their code inside. Okay, the NC code inside. So now we are going for a generalized G code like that. I'm just giving the tab file. Most of the company, the low cost machines are running with the G code mm. Okay, G code mm. The output is generic. This is generic text, then tab file. Okay, see G code mm. You can take the G code mm or G code arc mm. Any of these two you can take. You just click it. So the program will be saved as circlecut.tab file. Okay, you can save it. So it will be saved into some directory. So better you save to your directory. You can browse it. Then change the spool directory, you can change it. I want to keep the desktop as the spool directory, then it will come in the desktop. So then you put save, then this program will be saved into the desktop. Okay, then you close it, go to desktop and see circle cut toolpath one has saved. Okay, then you can just open and see in Notepad. So this will show the program for the making that circle, no? That what is the program, G code, X, Y, Z, M code, and all those things will be there. The NC code will be, this NC code only we are going to give to the machine for running. Okay. Okay, now I can delete the simulation. For that I will click on simulation. Okay, there a delete button, you can delete it. So whatever is there, it's gone now. Then I am going for this 2D view again. So 2D toolpath already is there. Okay, now this program is already there. The